Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, Kanye, he's not taking a break from speaking his mind, and he apologized for his George Floyd remarks. Some people did not like this apology. Here's what he said.
Question the death of George Floyd, it hurt my people. So I want to apologize to hurting them, because right now God has shown me by what Adidas is doing and by what the media is doing, I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now. So thank you, God, for humbling me and letting me know how it really felt. A lot of times when I would say, oh, I'm the richest black man, it would be a defense that I would use for the mental health conversation. To say, oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money. But that is not godlike. If it's not godlike, then God will take that, because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled.
Come on, man. That brother is comparing his personal choices to the state execution of George Floyd. Like, what comes out of your mouth is a choice, sir. That's what led him to be in the situation he's currently in. George Floyd didn't choose to be murdered by Derek Chauvin. The reality is, Jay, Adidas don't really have their knee on your neck like that. Everything you're dealing with is self-inflicted. What happened to George Floyd was not.
Now, I just want to say, he did look defeated at first, because, you know, when I seen that video, I felt a little sorry for him. I did feel, I'm not going to lie, I felt, because he looked so defeated. And then the next day he went on another different rant. And I also want to say this before you go on, Ye. Charlamagne made a statement that it seemed like Kanye West was going down the wrong road. And we've all said that. And I seen y'all change his words up to be like, oh, Charlamagne, Kanye's about to commit suicide. He didn't say that. It seems like the way that he's going down the wrong road and needs some help. And I think that most people are saying that he needs some help. And I hate how the press try to change that to make you sound look crazy.
Oh, that wasn't the press. That was social media. I mean, you know, you talk to any psychotherapist, they'll tell you the same thing. You know, that's why I say when it comes to Kanye, the best apology is change behavior, and Kanye is not going to change his behavior until he goes to get help. And I know you can't help people who don't want to help themselves, but that plane is clearly crashing. And I'll say it again, he's moving like a person who probably feels like they aren't going to be around much longer, and we are watching a manic episode play out in real time, and if someone doesn't intervene, it's not going to end well. If you love Ye, get that man some help before it's too late. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you had the doctor up here, she was saying that you can tell when somebody is
going through a manic episode.
To end things by they start giving things away.
Yes.
She said, all right. Now, Kanye, in the meantime, also put up another post after this where he called out the mother of George Floyd's daughter, Roxy Washington. She's considering suing him for $250 million for defamation. And he also posted a message to her. He said, now for Roxy Washington and Roxy Washington alone, I gave $2 million out of my pocket for the family to help George's daughter, your daughter. I can guarantee that most of those that came for me after my comments didn't do what I did, even those with millions of dollars in the bank. How much did Black Lives Matter give? Many gave words. I acted. Now, because of words, you want to sue me for $250 million when I'm going through an economic lynching, a digital lynching, a social credit score bankrupting. You're either being controlled or you're being greedy, but you better get you some business. For God, get mad. This is how you try someone who was there for your family. You will never get money from no one else. God don't like ugly. Look at your MFing hat. Then he started talking about how ugly her hat is. He said, you know how I feel about an ugly hat? And then to the Floyd family, I apologize to you and the black community for my comments on Drink Champs humbly. Now come get Roxy before she mess up all y'all money. The Bible is the umbilical cord. Stay connected.
Now why is that okay? Like, it amazes me that Flat Earth Twitter has so much to say about, you know, Jewish people holding Kanye accountable for his words to the Jewish community, but don't have anything to say whenever Kanye kicks black people back in.
Now here's what Steven Jackson said in response to Kanye.
You say stupid, you get stupid prizes. Nobody asked you to say nothing about George Floyd, but you decided to say that on your own. So you're going to pay the consequences. Roxy was minding her business. Gianna was minding her business. Oh, and also, Roxanne and Gianna and the family is two different people. She don't stand with the family, and the family don't stand with her. They had different lawyers during the whole court process. They had different lawyers. And for y'all that don't know, Kanye delusional. You didn't give Gianna $2 million. She got $250,000 that they broke down through family that Roxanne is giving back to you. You got a lot of problems, dog, but if you want to address somebody, come address me. I'm speaking for the family, and I've been adding you at every post. You didn't have to say nothing about Georgia. We were supporting you in everything you was doing, and still support you. But every time you speak on Georgia, you're going to learn your lesson.
I mean, hey, black people, how come, you're asking the question, how come corporations, didn't hold Kanye accountable when he made anti-black comments? Black people, how come you not holding Kanye West accountable?
Correct.
When he makes anti-black comments?
Now, Kanye posted a picture of Lauryn Hill and said, "Love is the answer. God is love. Does anyone wonder what Ms. Hill's recording contract looked like and why she stopped recording professionally? We no longer will be used to oppression. Kweli was right on so many things. Sway was right. When you sell your name and likeness, let's free ourselves and bring back this frequency."
It's just strange how you can complain about, deals that you signed, but yet you also say that you were the richest black man in America. So which one is it? Did you sign a bad deal? Or did you sign deals that made you the so-called richest black man in America?
And he's not the richest black man in America.
I mean, we know this.
He never was.
We know this. But once again, man, I know you can't help anybody until they want to help themselves, but that plane is clearly crashing. And he is moving like a person who probably feels like they aren't going to be around much longer. We are watching a manic episode in real time, and if someone doesn't intervene, it's not going to end well. If you love Ye, get that brother some help.
All right,
Period.
well, that is your rumor reports.
And I didn't see the whole, why the hat? Like, it was just stupid, childish. It was one of the dumbest things I've seen. Honestly.
I want that brother to get some help. Like, it's amazing. Everybody's cheering him on and round of applause, but it's just like, go help that brother. You clearly see that what he's going through is not normal. Like, he's clearly going through something that's not normal. We're watching a manic episode in real time, and everybody's just sitting around like, oh, yeah, go, Ye, go. No. Stop, Ye, stop. Get that man some help.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we got front page news next year. What are we talking about?
All right. Well, let's talk about Joshua Primo from the San Antonio Spurs. They have opted to release him, and we'll tell you what he did and his response to being released.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast